A cordial greeting. Today is Monday, November 3, 2025. This is Meteorologist Rubén García speaking. At the time of recording this video, it is 7 a.m. local time in the Philippines, where the Visayas Islands should be preparing for the impact of Tropical Storm Kalmaegi, locally known as Tino. The cyclone is currently a strong tropical storm with maximum sustained winds of 110 km per hour, and it is forecast to strengthen into a Category 1 or Category 2 typhoon just before making landfall over the Visayas Islands in the Philippines. Therefore, if you are in the area, it's important to finalize preparations for a Category 1 or Category 2 typhoon. Although strengthening has been gradual in recent hours, infrared satellite imagery suggests it has begun to intensify more rapidly. According to the official forecast, it is expected to strengthen into a Category 1 typhoon tonight with maximum sustained winds of about 145 km per hour, and will impact the Philippines from tonight through Tuesday night. Once it moves away from the Philippines, it is expected to intensify again and is projected to reach Vietnam on Friday morning, potentially as a Category 3 typhoon with maximum sustained winds of about 185 km per hour. By Saturday, it should move across southern Laos and eastern Thailand. Let's take a look at what the ensemble of the American model shows. In general, all members agree that it will move over the Visayas Islands, making landfall as a Category 1 typhoon and weakening as it crosses the Philippines, but eventually strengthening again into a typhoon before reaching Vietnam. On the other hand, we also have the projection from the European model. In this case, some members are a bit more aggressive compared to the American model, and show the possibility of it reaching the Philippines as a Category 2 typhoon and then Vietnam as a Category 2 or Category 3 typhoon. Meanwhile, the ensemble from Google's artificial intelligence model continues to project explosive intensification during the next 24 hours, with many members showing it as a major typhoon, up to Category 3, before landfall in the Philippines. And although this is certainly a possible scenario, it's been confirmed that the Google AI model has been overestimating the intensity of this cyclone. However, because of that, I encourage everyone to prepare for the worst-case scenario, where it cannot be ruled out that it may arrive stronger, perhaps as a Category 3 typhoon over the Visayas Islands in the Philippines, and later as a Category 3 typhoon in parts of central Vietnam. In fact, there is high confidence in the forecast track. You can see that the ensemble of different models maintains that west-to-west-northwest path, crossing the Visayas Islands in the Philippines and then moving into Vietnam. So, few changes are anticipated in the forecast track. Looking at the intensity projections from the global models, they generally agree that it will reach the Visayas Islands as a Category 1 or Category 2 typhoon, and after crossing the Philippines and moving toward Vietnam, could strengthen into a Category 3 typhoon. Now let's look at some of the expected impacts in the Philippines for the Visayas Islands. Models project wind gusts over 180 km per hour affecting the Visayas, including the city of Cebu. Remember that typhoon conditions will affect the area from this afternoon through Wednesday morning. In addition, in terms of rainfall, models project totals between 200 and 400 millimeters, so severe flooding and landslides are anticipated along the typhoon's path. Later in the week, as it moves into Vietnam, wind gusts over 210 km per hour are expected between Thursday and Friday. Heavy rainfall is also expected in Vietnam, with totals between 200 and 300 millimeters from Thursday through Saturday. Over the weekend, heavy rain should spread into parts of northern Cambodia, southern Laos, and eastern Thailand, where rainfall totals between 70 and 150 millimeters are projected. Well, here at Typhoon Info, I'll continue monitoring the evolution of Tropical Storm Kalmaegi, locally known as Tino, and I'll keep you updated on any forecast changes. That's why before I go, I'd like to ask you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to receive notifications when I post new videos. Also, don't forget to share this video with others so they can stay informed about the future of Tropical Storm Kalmaegi, Tino.